Ladies, gentlemen, meatbags alike, welcome back to Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Doing the Knights of the Nine content and reading over the quest a little bit. I should talk to the former knights, see what they can aid in my quest to the Crusader Relic. So yeah, how's everyone doing? I'm alright. Just doing this episode right after I just got done recording the last one.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them. Though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale and learn of the gauntlet's fate?
Yes.
When the Order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it. It was there that I was cursed.
What do you mean, cursed?
A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead, killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy. I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything.
What about the gauntlets?
Yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlets slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel. You must prove to Stendarr you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you.
Alright.
May your sword strike true.
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 300 years, none have passed the gauntlet. In 300 years, we have never known hope. But for the first time, it seems that someone may succeed where we have failed. I see in you the chance to redeem our souls and restore the Order. And now, I must ask you to press forward where I could not. I must ask you to face the challenge of Zenithar.
What must I do? I should be a little empathetic.
I was arrogant and foolhardy. I sought personal glory. I placed my own will and my own lust for fame over the will of the Nine. In facing the challenge of Zenithar, I failed. I tried dozens, no, hundreds of times to reach the mace. I fell each time, and each time I awoke in the chapel, I leapt again. I tried to enlist the help of the other knights, but none would come to my aid. The inscription says to walk in the faith, but even now, I do not know what this means. Below the chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman, Saint Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision. Or perhaps not. It is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it.
My faith will guide me? Well, if I have faith in mortals, then yeah, this sounds right.
This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to cross. I have told you all that I know. All that is left is for you to prove yourself more worthy than I. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowyn's chapel, kneel at the shrine in the Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the salvation of us all.
Alright.
Go with virtue.
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader.
What do you mean?
When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me.
Alright.
It lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border. If all went according to plan, it should be very well guarded now. Believe in yourself, and use your knowledge wisely. You will pass through unharmed, and the shield will be yours.
Alright.
May the Nine guide your way.
I am at your service, Commander.
You have nothing for me?
May the Nine guide your way.
I wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader, but died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know?
Tell me.
I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know. May your sword strike true.
How may I serve you, Commander?
You got nothing? Several parts of the armor are hidden. I should return when I collected them all.
May the Nine guide your way.
I am at your service. Go.
Alright. So, sure, I guess we'll do Nature's Fury first. Closest point. Well, the reflect just finished them off.
What brings you to the altar of Kinnereth, my child?
I am looking for the boots of the Crusader.
You would seek the holy relic Kinnereth has bestowed upon the world. Then you must prove yourself worthy. Kinnereth's creations guard her relic, and you must pass the test before you may be granted the boots.
Alright.
I cannot say what it will be, for I do not know. Kinnereth herself will decide in what manner you shall be tested. All I can do is direct you to the Grove of Trials and remind you to heed Kinnereth's teachings. Fear and respect nature and all her creations.
So, certainly true. You know, when you're outside, giving your respected area, you need to know your environment and understand, besides just fear, but understand the dangers.
Not far from here, to the west, nestled within the great forest, it is a place many would overlook. I warn you that it is unwise to take anyone with you. You should go there alone.
Alright, fear and
Indeed.
respect.
Nature itself is Kinnereth's domain. All its creatures are her wards. You would do well to remember this when it comes time for your test.
Alright, let's do it.
Then proceed directly to the grove, as your test has begun. Kinnereth may choose to guard you along the way. That is up to her. Good luck. May
Have you heard
Kinnereth
the
guide
fall
you.
of Dagon yet? Take heart, the mighty hero pride.
So, I'll tell you how this is supposed to go if memory serves. Like, I think I remember how this is going to go, but I'm not going to say it quite yet. I'm just going to get there. Normally people are like, oh, it's a bear, kill it. But no. I believe the key here is, you know, don't mess with nature. So I'm choosing to just go invisibility. The bear attacked me in the grove, but I made no attempts to fight back. A cave has been revealed. Seems the boots of the crusader are waiting inside. So yeah, that be the thing, you know? Choose not to attack the bear. Now I know I could have blocked, but reflect damage would have probably killed off the bear for me. So no, choosing invisibility for that reason. All right, completed Sir Junken's request by recovering the boots. Let's scroll on down. Woodland Grace. What does Woodland Grace even do? No idea. Alright, now we're going to go for the shield. Closest point. Found the fort bulwark. Need to find my way inside and get that shield. need to fight them now, do I? Well, you are going to be in the way, so... Fine, fine. I guess I could have just killed them. Yeet. So yeah, briefly reading that little note on the table, the Conjurers are also here for the shield.
Who's there?
No pulleys, no switches, nothing? Alright. Yep. It's a pattern.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
So many doors.
Who's there? What's that?
Oh! Alright, we got stairs, we got little walk. There should be a pulley or switch somewhere, I believe.
Help me!
Alright.
Thank you for rescuing me. I've lost track of how long they've held me here.
Who are you?
I am Sir Thedret. I came here seeking the shield of the Crusader, and was ambushed by these cowards. They've held me here since. I've been held prisoner by these scoundrels for the longest time. They want to know how to reach the shield, and believed I would help them. When I refused, they locked me here, and only let me out to torture me. They got nothing from me.
Alright, well, can you help me?
I can't go with you if that's what you mean. I'm too weak. I need to rest. Once I have my strength, I will certainly join your cause. You'll have to go on alone, but the knowledge I've gained may be of use to you.
Alright, what do you know?
Before finding this place, I learned a bit about those who created it. It's designed to keep the shield hidden and safe. Phrase kept coming up in the writings I found. When the eyes of the Guardians are upon you, Julianos will show you favor. I'm not sure how, but I just know it's a clue for making it safely through these ruins. You're the only one I've told. I hope it helps you.
Well, alright. Ooh, money. Uncooperative. Come to his aid, been made clear, unless he reveals he knows, pay dearly. Well, good thing I came and saved them before, you know, they decide to dispose of them. Alright, let's see if there's any of those guardians to my help with context. Because truth be told, the only idea that I do have is, failing my jump there. Alright, let's try again. Oh wait, there's... Ah, these must be the Guardians. One more turn from you. Let's see. One, two. Just making sure. Good. You're good. And it's just you now. With some sort of puzzle or trap deep inside football walk, you need to figure out what it means. Acquire the shield. Wait. I think I might know. I think I know this. Let me just take this out. It may not exactly display the exact item that it wants, but if it's a helmet, what goes with a helmet besides a head? What else is a gem but a stone? What is a cup but you know, a form of craftsmanship? And the hammer is representing of craft. Or it's never that simple, is it? Never mind, I guess it just wants to be exact. Alright, I guess we'll put the stone here for now. I guess it's just matching things up then. Never mind. I thought it was going to be something a little bit more poetic or, you know, thought-provoking. Alright, so the goblet was here. The sword, well, if it's not there, then let's try over here. Nope. Let's try over here with the skull. A little elimination process. Now the hammer should have been right here. I guess we'll try the skull over here. Nope. The helmet right here. Let's see, if stone was there, I'll put the sword over here just to give it a try. Nope. So if Ruby was there, stone, sword not there. So we'll put the sword over here. included match up the items. Here, I was thinking it was just going to be more symbolic. Alright, so if the stone is there, then where have I not put the skull? Well, that works. Then we grab the stone. And now the book. Anything else? Well, we got the shield now. Shield of the Crusader. Well, let's get on out of here, shall we? Let's go get those gauntlets now.
Have mercy. Just one coin. May children
Have a coin.
find blessings of Anu.
We still don't know who Anu is. But that probably seems hardly relevant in the story to be. Or maybe relevant.
How do you do? I bet you. Farewell.
You were my... Take care.
I hope I can. Good day.
What brings...
Tell me about the gauntlets.
Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask?
I have come to retrieve them.
Oh, I'm afraid that's quite impossible. They don't move. Not even a bit. As if they're the heaviest things in the world. Don't you know the story behind them? I'm not familiar with all the details, but I know roughly what happened.
All right, tell me the story.
Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the old order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen.
Who is Kellen?
Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him if he's feeling well enough.
I feel like you know something.
Ask Kellen about the curse.
But, I'll speak with Kellen first.
How about mixing up some potions? You look like quite the alchemist.
Well, knowing that you're dealing with a curse that, affected your life, I feel like you need some additional medicine or medicinal care.
What is it? Is there a cure? Has Arelder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me.
So tell me about this curse.
Ah, so you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But until it gotten worse over time, I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise. Arelder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells. I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. I grew up recognizing it. But with Arelder, there's something else there. And when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty, even. Why would that be? What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish. Take care.
Where is it? Here it is.
Hi! Welcome, Knight Commander. It's a horrible thing, truly. One cannot help but pity those such as Kellen, who have such a burden placed on them, through no fault of their own. But if it is the will of the Nine, then there is little that can be done.
Look, in this world, saying hypothetically, I do not know this, but if the gods gave us the capability to do magic, we should be able to actually decipher and, reduce and maybe even eliminate this curse. So tell me, spit it out, man.
I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him, truly I do, but I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf.
Spit it out, man.
The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendar every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendar for the power to lift this curse? I've told you. But that means taking the curse on yourself. You'll be marked for life, as will all your children and your children's children.
Well, I don't plan on having biological children, so,
Bye.
do I wish to pray to Stendar? I'm not going to say pray, but I'm going to say, hey, Stendar, give me the capability so I can lift the curse. Alright? His ancestors might have fucked up, but, you know, sins of the father should be passed down to the kid. Give it to me. Alright, pray to the altar. Been granted the ability to lay our hands on Kellen.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
I have lifted the curse from Kellen, which means taking it on myself. As a result, I am weary, my fatigue has been affected. With the curse lifted, I can now retrieve the curse, the gauntlets of the Crusader.
You... how did you? I feel good. I feel good. I don't feel like death. I feel like running.
Run!
Welcome, Knight.
Up.
You lifted the curse? But that means that now you've cursed yourself. Why would you do such a thing?
'Cause, you know, we're mortals. We gotta look out for each other. Despite that, you know, the ancestor, like Kellen's ancestor, forefather, has sincerely fucked up.
Good day.
Up. Got the gauntlets. Let's roll on over for the repair hammer. Give it its little refined touch. Little, you know, additional max durability. What's next? Path of the Righteous. To Leowen.
Hello. It's you. I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you?
Yes?
My name is Kennedy Saholan. Like you, I am a servant of the Nine, specifically of Zenithar. I came here seeking his mace. However, I could not pass the test. I'm no crusader, but that doesn't mean that I cannot serve Zenithar. In light of recent attacks, I've signed on to protect the chapel. I'm fair with a blade, and by my honor, I'll serve the Nine in any way I can.
Alright, tell me about your views on Zenithar.
Of the original divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm. Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsman. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth.
Well, I feel like I've already got a step ahead with the boots. So, tell me about the mace.
Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrake was slain by the Ayleids, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leyawen as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leyawen as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader. Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrake was slain by the Ayleids, centuries later, the master craftsman,
Alright, well,
You too.
I might know what I need to do. But what I need to do is just go in here and do whatever. I kneel before the shrine of St. Calidus in Leyawen, found myself transported to some sort of dark void. I can see the mace of Zenithar in the distance. There is a glowing walkway leading towards them. The boots of Kinnereth are vibrating softly, and they seem to have some connection with to the mythical past. So yeah, having the boots on, bada bing, bada boom. I recovered the mace. So, I thought, if, Zenithar being the crafter, tied of the mortal realms, connected, oh, hold up.
Do your worst.
Oh. Accidentally zapped somebody that didn't mean to. It was a misfire, I swear.
You're pathetic. Die, Imperial! Die!
What? You know what? I'm not gonna worry about this.
Here!
Am I supposed to be in...
Ah, shit, I killed the Countess? Shit. God damn it.
Stop right there, criminal!
Fine, fine, I'll... Fuck. Sorry.
Here's the procedure.
Yes, Master. You need me?
Look, I accidentally fucked up. I do apologize, I fucked up.
Hey, you.
I accidentally killed the Countess, just one-shotting her with my weapon, well, with my hands, just zap.
May you walk on walls.
I fucked up.
Greetings.
Yes?
that the best you can do?
Well, paying for my crimes, etc., etc.
I can't believe it. We survived. By the grace of the Nine, we survived.
Yes.
In no small part to you, Sir Knight. By your will and the will of the Nine, the Chapel of Zenithar is held against this blasphemer. Sir, I pledge my sword. I wish to join you in your quest to restore the Knights of the Nine and defeat this Umaril.
Accepted.
I can only hope to match your bravery and valor. I am honored to serve by your side. Allow me to fetch more suitable equipment. I shall return shortly.
Well, I guess we're going back to Priory of the Nine.
Sir Knight, thank Arke you are back. I have terrible news. Sir Roderick, I think he's dead.
What? Who's Sir Roderick? You know,
At first things were going well. He prayed at all the shrines and received a vision, a disturbing vision. The shade of Sir Beric spoke to me was all he said. We must put him to rest. We traveled back and forth across Colovia. He was always asking about an old noble family, the Vlindrels. Finally, he found what he was looking for. We went to Underpole Cave, and there he fell. He did. I owe him my life. He faced the evil wraith of Lord Vlindrel and told me to run. And I did. I know I should have stayed with him. Perhaps together we could have destroyed that evil thing.
but what was he looking for?
He said that Sir Beric's tomb was in Underpole Cave, which is no cave, but some kind of buried keep. He had learned that Sir Beric had once been a questing knight, like us. He had found the greaves and sword of the Crusader, but then turned to evil. Sir Roderick hoped to find the relics within Sir Beric's tomb, and he did. But we also found a terrible guardian, the wraith of Lord Vlindrel, Sir Beric.
So, do you know where the relics are?
Yes, my lord, and I brought you. Sir Roderick shouted for me to take them. The greaves, the holy relic, they're yours.
I have pants! And what happened to the sword?
The wraith. It used it against Sir Roderick. I don't know how that evil thing could use the holy weapon, but it did. It screamed as it struck.
No, take it easy. All right, you're fine. You're safe here.
I'm sorry. I remember Sir Roderick saying something about the sword before we went to Underpole. It may be important. He was worried that the sword may have been turned to evil, that it may have to be reconsecrated on the altar of its creator, the divine Arche. That's all I remember. I hope it may help you.
You did well.
Thank you, Sir Knight. I would ask a boon if I could, although I know I do not deserve it. Would you make me a Knight of the Nine? I want to dedicate myself to ridding the world of evil. I owe it to Sir Roderick.
How's this a boon? maybe it'll ease your spirit a little bit, so go ahead. Rise. Rise, Sir Lathorn.
Thank you. I mean, thank you, Sir Knight. I will not fail you. Give me a moment to arm myself, and I will accompany you to Underpaw Cave to destroy the foul wraith.
Well, pants! Pants! We have pants? Yep. And so we got 3 touch spells from the Crusader stuff. I think the only thing that we are now missing is, well, the last relic being that sword. So yeah. To wrap up the episode,
Greetings.
thank you for
They say
joining.
that Akatos
Let me
appeared
walk
anyway.
away and not listen to them ramble. So yeah. Thank you for joining. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Even if you don't, I wish you all a nice day. And until next time, take care.